Many people have been told, in one way or another, that potassium is vital for body health. But what many haven't been told is why it's vital. Though many know banana has high potassium as a food, leaving out again many wondering which other foods contain potassium. How many of us know the functions of potassium in our body? The body needs two types of minerals, macrominerals and trace minerals. Today we will talk of potassium, which is in the macrominerals group. Additionally, inside this class are calcium, chloride, phosphorus, magnesium, sodium and sulfur. In terms of function, potassium is essential to nerve and muscle network, such as allowing each to communicate with each other. Potassium is vital because it plays a major role in proper fluid balance, nerve electric transmission, and muscle contraction. Muscular functions relies on the availability of potassium, and without sufficient levels in your body, they will not function normal. Potassium is also important for transporting nutrients into cell bodies and for elimination of waste products from body cells. Most of the potassium in the body is found in the body cells, and about 2% being found also in your bloodstream. However, a national survey found that approximately 98% of Americans are not meeting the recommended potassium intake. A Western diet is likely to blame, as it favors processed foods over whole plant foods such as fruits, vegetables, beans and nuts. Before you end up at a doctor's office or hospital, your body exhibits signs that you are not getting enough potassium, resulting in what is termed hypokalemia in medical jargon. In this video we will talk about and list the potassium deficiency symptoms, causes and what food to eat and correct low potassium deficiency in the body. Here are 10 signs and symptoms of potassium deficiency. 1. Weakness and fatigue. Weakness and fatigue are often the first signs of potassium deficiency. There are several ways that this mineral deficiency can cause weakness and fatigue. First, potassium helps regulate muscle contractions. When blood potassium levels are low, your muscles produce weaker contractions. Deficiency in this mineral may also affect how your body uses nutrients, resulting in fatigue. For example, some evidence shows that a deficiency could impair insulin production, resulting in high blood sugar levels. 2. Muscle cramps and spasms. Muscle cramps are sudden, uncontrolled contractions of the muscles. For some people who have experienced muscle cramps, they will testify that it's one experience which can be painful depending on the severity. They can occur when potassium levels are low in the blood. Within muscle cells, potassium helps relay signals from the brain that stimulate contractions. It also helps end these contractions by moving out of the muscle cells. When blood potassium levels are low, your brain cannot relay these signals as effectively. This results in more prolonged contractions, such as muscle cramps. 3. Digestive problems. Digestive problems have many causes, one of which may be potassium deficiency. Potassium helps relay signals from the brain to muscles located in the digestive system. These signals stimulate contractions that help the digestive system churn and propel food so it can be digested. When blood potassium levels are low, the brain cannot relay signals as effectively. Thus, contractions in the digestive system may become weaker and slow the movement of food. This may cause digestive problems like bloating and constipation. Additionally, some studies have suggested that a severe deficiency may cause the gut to become completely paralyzed. However, other studies found that the link between potassium deficiency and a paralyzed gut is not completely clear. 4. Heart palpitations. Have you ever noticed your heart suddenly beating harder, faster or skipping a beat? This feeling is known as a heart palpitation and is commonly linked to stress or anxiety. However, heart palpitations can also be a sign of potassium deficiency. This is because the flow of potassium in and out of heart cells helps regulate your heartbeat. Low blood potassium levels can alter this flow, resulting in heart palpitations. In addition, heart palpitations may be a sign of arrhythmia or an irregular heartbeat, which is also linked to potassium deficiency. Unlike palpitations, arrhythmia has been linked to serious heart conditions. 5. Muscle aches and stiffness. Muscle aches and stiffness can also be a sign of a severe potassium deficiency. These symptoms may indicate rapid muscle breakdown, also known as rhabdomyolysis. Blood levels of potassium help regulate blood flow to your muscles. When levels are severely low, your blood vessels can contract and restrict blood flow to your muscles. This means muscle cells receive less oxygen, which may cause them to rupture and leak. This results in rhabdomyolysis, which is accompanied by symptoms like muscle stiffness and aches. 6. Tingling and numbness. Those with potassium deficiency may experience persistent tingles and numbness. This is known as paresthesia and usually occurs in the hands, arms, legs and feet. Potassium is important for healthy nerve function. Low blood levels of potassium can weaken nerve signals, which may result in tingling and numbness. 7. Brain fog. Low levels of potassium can also interfere with normal electrical activity in the brain. When this happens, it may lead to brain fog, overall feelings of confusion, sluggishness in thinking, and inability to concentrate. Getting enough potassium is essential to brain function, especially for individuals with demanding occupations or when in school. 8. Feelings of thirst or frequent passing of urine. Feeling thirsty or frequent passing of urine can occur when the blood's potassium levels are too low. This is particularly true when the body's sodium levels are also low. When this happens, the kidney's ability to retain water is suppressed, which needs to be released in the form of urine. The body loses its ability to regulate water balance, which can create feelings of frequent and/or extreme thirst. 9. You have high blood pressure. Potassium helps relax blood vessels. Without enough of it, they can become constricted, which causes blood pressure to soar. 10. Constipation. Sounds crazy, but low potassium levels slow down other bodily functions, and your digestive system is no exception. Bloating and abdominal cramping can also occur. Of course, a potassium deficiency isn't the only thing that can make you feel puffier than usual. List of foods that boost your potassium levels. Supporting your body nutritionally by eating foods high in potassium is one of the most important ways to ensure your body always has the potassium needed to support health. The best dietary sources of potassium include banana, beet greens, Swiss chard, spinach, potatoes, sweet potatoes, pinto and kidney beans, lentils and avocado. Other good sources include bok choy, beets, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cantaloupe, tomato, papaya, squash and nuts. A cup of beet greens will provide you with as much as 37% of your daily potassium requirement, and a cup of spinach contains nearly a quarter of your daily potassium needs. It is, however, important to note that cooking or overcooking can destroy the potassium in these ingredients, and they are best consumed raw if you are consuming them to boost your potassium levels. If you liked the video, don't forget to share and subscribe. And remember to stay on the health side of life.